Hey gang, Ronin here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade. It is Wednesday. We're wrapping up our twin bill of Final Fantasy VI for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. As always, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Also, don't forget we got Sports Saturday and Sucker Punch Sunday coming up this weekend. Follow us on Twitter at @RetroCade. If there's any game you'd like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, SNK, Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a tweet. And also, if there's games you would like to see me or would recommend, or if there's other ways you would like to see me improve the channel, it'd be most appreciated. And also, we're trying to reach our goal of 100 subscribers as soon as we can. The faster we do that, the faster we can unlock YouTube's algorithms and do more customizable features to make this channel better. So, when I left you a couple of minutes ago, we took our first crack at what is arguably the hardest of the 8 legendary dragons we've encountered so far, and that is the Storm Dragon, and it started out well, but from there it went downhill very quickly and we got thumped. So we're going to try and take another swing at it and hope this one will go a little bit better. Part of the problem I have is that because this is Final Fantasy VI as opposed to Final Fantasy III, part of why I am struggling with this game is because the names of all the characters are different, and therefore the names of all the skills and things associated with the characters are different. For example, in Final Fantasy III, Mash is known as Sabin, and his special feature is actually called Blitz. It's not called Deathblow. Conversely, all of Gao's rages that you see here, and I've got quite a few of them at this stage, they don't have the same names either because all the enemies' names are different. So it's a question of trying to find ones that will match up to what I have in the playthrough. Now, the understandable question at that point is, well, then why the heck did you not play the original version of the game? Well, I didn't want to play the original version of the game. I wanted to play this version of it. And as somebody who had never played the game before anyway, I didn't realize just how much of a difference it was going to be. So what I need to do here is I need to heal up everybody. And we're still good as far as MP goes. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? And he comes right out firing. So I'm almost wondering whether or not it'd be better to give Gao something like the Cure Rotor, because the Cure Rotor at least ensures that we're casting cure spells with frequent regularity, and then let everybody else deal with it. I think I will give that a whirl. Because being able to do this more often, that's not a bad ability to have. I have to remember I have Rama available. And having Golem here as a protection spell, I'll gladly take that. Let's see here. Can I do... Okay, that hurt. But he'll immediately cast Cure on everybody. That builds them back up. That's going to hit for a bit. Okay, he was able to block that. I'm liking where we're at so far. We're hitting for a lot. Wow! Okay. Well, I have found the better strategy. That only took about 5 minutes, whereas the first attempt was for a whole hell of a lot more. Now, we get the Force Armor out of it, and the Force Armor is a huge for Celis, because you can see her magic evasion jumps from 9 to 39, and her overall defense goes up. This is the best armor she can have in the game. Better still, we can use the teleport stone and get out of here. Now, where we need to go next is we need to go back to Narshe. And before we do anything, first of all, we need to save, because I really don't want to do that again. Okay, and we need to change gear here. Because now I can give them all better stuff. Although, yeah, I'll give him the falchion. I should give her the break blade. And I can go back to giving somebody the dash shoe so we can go through here quicker. Now let's see here. Do we have... That's automatically reflect. We should be looking for protect. Although, I should go ahead and give back the amulet, because I believe there is stuff in here that can do... the poison, if not zombie, if memory serves. Okay, save it one more time. I must say, understanding that I'm now a little bit closer to the end of this game, where I thought I had a whole lot more to go, I am happy about that. Not that I haven't had fun playing this, but I'm also understanding that there are aspects of it that have not aged as well as people would think it has. It also annoys me that the main character I really need right now to be able to get a lot of really good stuff, I can't get to yet, and that's Locke. Locke being, I'm pretty sure, the first or second character we had in this game. But we're not going to get him until the very, very end, before we go fight Kefka to finish the game. Because in looking over, and I was debating about going to get him first today. The reality of it, though, is that we are, as a party, are not nearly strong enough, it looks like, to go where he is to go get him. Because we have to fight some seriously ridiculous bosses. And as it stands, we've got to come in here and go after the Tonberries. This is going to be tough enough. But at this point, all these guys should be relative pushovers. I mean, they can still hit for a bit, but still. Pardon me as I sniffle a bit. It is that time of the year where my allergies are debating whether or not they want to completely kick my butt or not. It's also that time of the year, as I've been telling friends for most of my life, I get to do a fully licensed and fully legal 8-week drug bender thereabouts, because growing up in the era that I did, I freely admit I have never partaken of any narcotics, nor am I sorry about that at all. It just wasn't something I was interested in. But as a kid, I used to get chastised by my teachers, and more than once did I have a supposed intervention meeting with a guidance counselor or a person of authority in my schools, of the many I went to, because during this time of the year I would tend to check out, and the pure reason for that was that I was usually so jacked up on antihistamines that, as I used to explain to friends, I don't need to take any drugs, because for this time of the year you'd be amazed what you see on a couple of chlortrimeton and a Sudafed when you simply just don't want to frickin' sneeze anymore. And as a kid, I remember like tuning everything out and seeing some weird stuff. It meant I could breathe, which was great. But outside of that, it made my growing up sometimes a lot more difficult than it really needed to be. And I know there's a lot of people out there right now who are in a similar boat, and I promise you, you have my sympathies. I've been dealing with allergies almost as long as I've been dealing with video games, and I would much rather be able to enjoy the fact that I like to play video games any day when it means I'm not sneezing my full head off. And my allergies are bad enough that, like, I will have sneezing fits where, seriously, I feel like at the end of it, I've been run over by a truck. My lungs sneeze so hard that, yeah, it after about a fit of maybe 7 or 8 of them, it hurts. And you would think the older I get, the more I would prepare for it, and to an extent I do, but actually, you know what I'm going to do while I'm chatting with you guys here? I'm going to do this. I'm going to give her the grow egg. Now, the grow egg allows characters to build up their XP at a faster clip than other characters. It's essentially, it's a experience and a half. And because I need to get her bumped up some, that should help. Because all the enemies we're fighting here, save for the Tonberries, these guys are all pushovers. This should not be hard for her to be able to build up the necessary experience. And because right now she's the weakest of the bunch at 1,700 hit points, I don't want to have her lagging behind. Ooh, we did find 2 flame rods. Okay. At some point, we do need to go back to the Coliseum as well and try our luck getting more gear, and more specialty gear, I should say. For example, at one point, we did have the best armor in the game for MASH. Sadly, we lost it in the process of getting wiped out in a previous file that did not get saved. Now, what we need to do is we need to go that way, but if you look closely at the ground there, you see there are 2 dark spots. One is on the far left of that upper platform, and one's kind of in the middle, diagonal to the mouth of the cave. Well, there's a way to go around it. We just got to be real careful. If we hit either of those areas, those are holes that we will drop and fall in and go elsewhere. We don't want to do that. Now this should be easy to take these guys out. Now when we go through this cave entrance, on the other side there will be a chest. When we open the chest, that's where the Tonberries are. Okay. Now again, the Tonberries look like they are the most unassuming creatures in all of Final Fantasy lore. They are stone cold killers. I am not being hyperbolic about this at all. And the worst part is, there's 3 of them. And they will just sit there and move like this. And they move very slowly. And if they get near you, then you are in trouble. The other thing about these guys is they are level 99. They are absolutely vicious. So the goal is we need to take them out as fast as humanly possible. Now the problem is I can't really predict which way they're all going to go as far as their attacks. Okay, that took care of one. Now, if I can whittle them down to the point where there's one left, that will be okay. Dealing with one Tonberry is bad enough. That's 2. Now, the other reason why it's worthwhile for us to get these guys taken care of now is that these are the only characters we can have, or the only enemies that we will fight, who give us the Minerva suits. And the Minerva suits, that we got 2 of them, is perfect. Because this is actually the best armor. I said that the Force armor was the best for Celis. Actually, this stuff is by a long way, and it is the best armor you can have for any female character. And that we just got 2 of them means we are set for decking out both female characters with their armor. And that is fantastic. I am very happy about that. Because now I can give this to Tina. I can have her come back. I can have Edgar. Let's see, who else should I have in here? I should put Amaro in here because we need to level him up, and we need to level up Mog. And we haven't leveled up Setzer in eons. But again, with 2 Minerva bustiers, you see how much higher her defense, her magic defense, and her magic evasion goes. It goes from 7 to 17, and then all of her vital offensive stats go up as well. That's big. And then giving her the Oath Veil will help. And I can give her a Diamond... Well, a Diamond Shield actually really won't help this much, but a Force Shield's good. But I should save that stuff for Edgar, I think. Or I can even give it to Gao. But if I give it to... Yeah, I mean, you look at how much his magic evasion, his magic defense goes up. His overall defense drops only by 3. Now, there is a... Oh, I didn't give him the Royal Crown yet. What am I doing? There is a Force Helm I can get later on. And at some point, I will be able to get that. I just can't get it right now. But it is something that will be worth getting. What I should do also is I should... Well, I can. Strip off everything from everybody not in the party, because that way I can give... Do that. Now the Aegis Shield should be useful for Setzer for right now. As is the Genji helmet. I could give him the Kappa armor, but I'm not too worried about that right this second. But then I got 2 Minerva bustiers for Celis and Tina was fantastic. I was genuinely not expecting that, because you can steal those from the Tonberries, but good luck. You need to be at least level 25, and you need to have Locke in the party, which obviously we don't have right now, so that's not even an option. I think I will do that, because I don't want to get back-tacked or pincered. So now what I can do is we can head back over this way towards the Veldt. And see who all we've got available for enemies. Excuse me. For Gao to level up with on his rage list. Again, he has 256 different enemy skills he can pick up. And the best part is that if we run into a Tonberry here, I can just have him leap into it. And that should teach him what he needs to know. We got scorpions here. We are scorpions! Sorry, I'm totally aging myself there by doing that, but I don't care. Oh, you can Death Thorn us all you want. And actually, now that I think about it, instead of giving him the Man-Eater, I should give him the Intense Darts. He gets less attack out of it, but the intense darts are insta-kill weapons. Whoop. Let's see, do we get anything else with the Zocker and... That's something out of that. Ah, we got the Scorpion. Okay. So I'm not too worried about that right now. Just utilize my trusty ninja skill. Blast them with water and take them out that way. And the Dudefedus and Humpties. Well, that's right. The Humpties are undead. So that didn't help so far in that. And we have a Dante. No, I don't want to attack him because I don't want him to run away again. It does bother me that in this game, if you are not careful and you are quicker on the trigger than you intend to be, when Gal pops up out of his leaps. Of course, that brings it back. That you can hit Gao and force him to run away from the party. I haven't had to worry about that in a while, but still... Now, the next place we need to go after I do a bit more farming here is we need to go up to the northeast, as you can hopefully see on the map. Ooh, I don't think I've picked these guys up yet. Really? Of all the people you had to Kappa, you capping him? Okay, now we should be able to leap. Ow. Okay. So I need a yellow cherry for Setzer. But we need to go to Triangle Island and finish some stuff there. And once we've done that, we should be in a position, so long as everything works the way I hope it will, that then we'll be able to go get Locke. Oh, I didn't even realize that she'd been capping. Alright, well, fortunately it didn't last long, it looks like. Nope, still did. Okay. So clearly what I need to do right now is I need to give them the capes so they don't get hit with Kappa anymore. Because dang if that ain't annoying. Well, that's all the white capes I have, so that'll have to do. But anyway, we are closing in on 30 minutes for this episode. And now that we've taken out the Storm Dragon and taken out the Tonberries, and hey, even better, we've got ourselves... I'm gonna lose some gil, but I'll deal. shouldn't be hurting for. Yeah, I've got 53,000 at this point, so I will make that back pretty quickly. But anyway, now that we've taken out the Storm Dragon and the Tonberries and gotten a lot more out of that than I was anticipating, we're in pretty good shape. So now all I will do is do a bit more farming here on the Veldt. Hopefully build up Setzer a little bit more, and I will need to work on getting Mog and Umaro and Celis leveled up as well. And then we'll be in a position where we can go attack the Triangle Island on Friday. So as always, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Don't forget to catch Sports Saturday and Sucker Punch Sunday coming up this weekend. Follow us on Twitter at rretrocade and help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers as soon as possible by spreading the word. And if there's any game you'd like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, SNK, Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below. As always, my name is Ronin. Have a safe and happy rest of your Wednesday, everybody, and I will talk to you on Friday. Bye.